these teams. Let's see what they can deliver for us here. Both being 3-1 obviously should be pretty interesting. Got a lot of people who've been around quite a while in this one, so we'll see how this one goes. Initial break off gonna be going a little back and forth. We see obviously Sydney Dingoes gonna spawn on the good side, but they lose 3 right off the bat. Poncho by himself in the hill gets taken down. All 4 players from Paris though get a little mid-map control. One gonna push up towards the dojo side. Lenhart already popping off with that AR, starting out 4-0.
Yeah, and you could see Sydney Dingoes going in here mid-cut, but on the pinch here you have Beams coming up behind him on the mid-cut, able to get one. He's looking for another. There he goes, gets another. Looking for that guy on P1, and they're able to clear him out.
Yeah, good work there, cleaning that one up. Darrow Lycos, I'm just gonna call him Lycos because that's crazy. But trying to just hold things down right now. I mean, Sydney have done a good job holding this side of the map, but they've given up quite a bit of time on the P1. Now you're gonna see Paris Letdowns, whose ARs have been very dominant so far. Got to push their way on through couches here. Viticus gonna get taken down. Lenhart leading the charge right now, has some team help because P2 is popped up. The spawns are gonna be flipped here momentarily, I would think. But the Sydney Dingo still trying to push for the back. BMS is just being an absolute menace in that hill. Viticus by himself gets taken down. Just like that, Paris have the spawns, have the time, and they've got quite the lead.
Yeah, and Bemis is, just as I was about to say, as he's turning around looking for those guys spawning out, he's going to get taken out. But Lenhart looking couches here. Bubba's looking front, looking for those guys to pick off. There's 3 coming into him here. Pause. And there's going to be 1 falling off the map. Going to get traded out there.
Literally me. I do that all the time. But, I mean, good push here from Sydney Dingoes. They try to get that nice flank going. We saw Viticus go all the way around the map, get the spawn break, picked up 2 or 3 kills, I think, in the back of the map there as well. Helps break things open. Poncho trying to hold things down, but BMS is just so annoying at 10-4 right now. But Lenhart with the AR as well, 11-2. So that AR sub duo just being a menace. I mean, BMS is going back and forth. I think he's the flex player, less of just an AR. But Lenhart, this guy is not an iron you want to see on the map one bit. This team is just absolutely rolling right now. This P3 is up. Sydney Dingoes have initial time. They get 3 kills right off the bat. It's going to be very helpful. But Bubba in the middle map, going to stay up. Does get 1 kill, trying to peek it out, but Poncho picks it up. Nice kill from Poncho.
Yeah, and if you're the Dingoes here, you're going to want to be grabbing a couple hills here, chaining them together, maybe get something going so you can come closer to this lead here from Paris.
Mm-hmm. And this is really the time to do it, right? I mean, this hill and then going into your next one, obviously that P4 is kind of like that hill, right? So it's one of those ones where a little easier to hold maybe for longer stints of time. But now they're going to have to start trying to push through. This 15 seconds left here on this P3. They're going to try to grab the last bit of time. Poncho, that's a big gunfight, actually. Gets that last 11 seconds or so. Flips out the spawns. Only 1 player to beat in the back spawn. That's going to be Bubba. You're going to see Poncho call that out to his teammates. Just fly at him, get those spawns. They've got the next hill on lockdown. So like you said, like this is the time to start locking down some time. They're going to try to lock down this P4.
Yeah, if you're the Dingoes, you got to be feeling pretty well about this. You got spawns. You have 2 coming in, 3 in the back here, and you got to hold that hill.
They have to hold it indeed. We'll see if they can get her done. We see Lycos just trying to pop off, you know, trying to get some help from the teammates. They're going to be here. Oh, barely misses the kill with the pistol. Tries to reload, doesn't get done, but help is there to take his teammate out and get the enemy kill because, you know, nice little helping hand when you can kill your teammate. But Poncho there to help clean up as well. And Sydney, I mean, they're right here points wise, only down by about 20, making about 15 now. And Poncho trying to hold that middle. Big cheese with 2 though, so that's gonna be a big grab right now from Paris to pick up some massive kills. Viticus trying to hold it down, does go down as well. 13 seconds left on this time. Sydney Dingoes, they're probably okay with this, right? They want to rotate to the P1. They want to hold the spawns for the P2 side of the map as well. You are going to see that number 6 player start to kind of sneak through. Maybe he's going to hit middle. It looks like he will do so. Not going to go for those spawns.
Yeah, exactly. If you're the Dingoes here, I would be pretty happy with this play going on. You know, you chain those 2 last hills, and now you're looking at P1, possibly chaining that as well. Looked like Poncho maybe wanted to push up into couches there and grab those P2 spawns, but he's going to play it safe. And, well, it looks like they maybe flip here. We'll see in a minute. But no, you got Paris Letdowns still spawning around P2.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth on the map right now. You see Sydney, they still have a player kind of in the back trying to re-break the spawns open. That's going to be a Viticus. He's going to push up, just help the teammates get control of P1. They've got some decent time going their way. Only down by 10 seconds right now. Like, definitely, we're getting super outslayed early in the game, but now things kind of coming back together a little bit as Sydney's trying to get some more kills on the board. Helpa once again killing a teammate completely on accident, but still, it's just funny. But, Paris Letdowns, they're going to grab the last 10 seconds of P1, which is nothing crazy, but they've got the spawn still because that number 3 player, Viticus, wasn't quite able to get enough pressure. He should be able to have the spawns unlocked for his team now as Paris is going to spawn in Narnia. Going to spawn back Dojo. You're going to see the kills still coming in, though, as BMS picks up 2 right there. And just like that, Sydney Dingoes trying to hold something down. Viticus just trying to get his teammates to spawn here. They're going to be roof, but the distraction is here. Viticus is in the back. The roof hit is coming in at the same time. Sydney Dingoes trying to push on in. They're going to get the first kill. Second one should be on the way. They get that as well. 1 player in couches to deal with, 1 player in U. They're both going to back on out. You see a Viticus trying to get some info. Teammates there to help him out.
Yeah, and you got to give it to Viticus there. You got to always have a guy on a team that's going to be that kind of annoyance, that rat. You want to be able to get in the back and possibly spawn that other team out and let your guys break from the front.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And does a great job, right? Just is very distracting, helps break those spawns a bit. 15
yeah, it
seconds
ended up
left
working
here.
out.
Yeah, it worked out perfect. Like exactly what we're looking for. Viticus here, playing smart. We love to see that. You know, they've got a teammate in Helpo who's struggling right now. I hate to call him out for it, but also this is someone we know has the ability to pop off. So at any time, this guy could end this map positive, which I know is crazy to say, but it's very, very possible. He's got a nice shot on him, but unfortunately just losing some of these 2v1 gunfights here. But Poncho trying to break onto the Dojo. We see Paris, great hold here going into this P3. They've got some good map control, trying to hold things down, trying to help each other out with this middle of the map push that's coming through from the side of Sydney Dingoes. 1 player pushing Dojo, 3 from the middle of the map. They get one of those early break kills, though. That's going to be Helpa looking for a bit more. He's got the pistol out, needs some help from the teammates. They're going to push on through. 2 of them still in the far back spawn. You're going to get Lycos by himself on the hill as the teammates are trying to push back in.
Yeah, and you must be feeling pretty good as Sydney Dingoes here. You're spawning back Dojo. Hopefully you still are spawning back Dojo, and it looks like they are. They're going to have to go next here and just set up on this new hill. But you got Big Cheese coming in the back here for, who is that in the back, I believe? Number 4, Helpa. Yep, and he's going to hold an off angle there. I don't know if Big Cheese knows if he's there. Shots are coming in, so he knows one's there. He's going to pick him up. What a great kill by Helpa.
I can't believe Big Cheese actually got a shot off on him there. But Bubba now trying to play for the back. Helpa, though, doing a good job. Here we go. 2 kills on the board right there. Trying to get a bit more. B-Mess. This guy is so annoying with this sub. But Aviticus here once again hit a quick little flank. Does get taken down, though, but his teammates should be in the area to help hit something back. But the number 5 player, Bubba, going to be a little bit scary. He pushes into that server's area. So now only 1 player left alive, going to be Poncho for his team. His teammates did spawn out, so the Paris have those spawns. 30 seconds left on this clock. We'll see. Well, I mean, for the hill, but that is. But Paris Letdowns holding this one for now. Have a phenomenal setup going as well. It's going to be tough for Sydney to break this one. You got to think they're just going to back off play for new. Looks like Helpa's going to make that decision. And these teammates are all going to spawn up for P1. Get ready to go. They just got to be careful for the P2 push right away. You're going to see one of these players from Paris try to push through, get that quick flank going. Lenhart's going to be probably the one to do that, but Aviticus and Helpa picking up 2 nice kills. Lenhart down on the outside of the map. Big Cheese down as well. 2 big kills to get for the side of Sydney.
Yeah, and you got Aviticus here. He's pinching into P2, going towards couches. Looks like he's going to maybe catch this guy in broken. He gets one, but he gets traded instantly by Bubba. Bubba's looking top. Sees nothing. All of the Dingoes are front hill. Trades are coming in.
They're trying to push from that U. One goes up, gets taken down. I mean, look at this breakdown right there from Paris Letdowns. They just kind of break that one right on open. I mean, they have the hill, but I mean, they push right into the Sydney Dingoes offense there. Lycos finds that player top window, which is nice. I'm sure you just saw him barely over the ledge, but he's going to contest this time. White time is good time right now for Sydney Dingoes. I mean, Paris Letdowns as well, but Lycos tries to make a play, gets taken down. Big Cheese in that top window is going to be a problem, but Sydney Dingoes do spawn in the back of the map. They have to be careful. 7-player B-Mess, not someone you want to mess with. He's holding a little bit of a corner right now. Lycos is going to get ran down, and just like that, you're gonna see Paris Letdowns go for those spawns. Poncho, though, last one standing, does get taken down. Aviticus on the hill goes down as well. Paris Letdowns have the time. They need 25 seconds to take the map.
Yeah, and you got Helpa here on the pinch. He's looking to go around to the back steps of this P2 hill, and he's in the back. He's spawning them out. Paris Letdowns are going to be spawning front hill, but they're so flooded into this hill that they're going to keep Dingoes out just for this time being. Let's see if the Sydney Dingoes can maybe break this.
Yeah, Sydney Dingoes last-ditch effort here. 9 seconds remaining on this one, and it's going to be over. Sydney Dingoes crossing the middle of the map. Have to push right through couches. You have to just run right in there. You don't have a choice. You can't contest, but B-Mess is going to hold him off. Has a little bit of help with the 250 to 158 victory is decided is Paris Letdowns going to take map 1. And to be honest with you, it was pretty back and forth for a long time. But those last couple of hills just got chained together. I mean, that last P3, P4, P1 kind of got chained a little bit. And they obviously finish it on the P2. But hey, it is what it is. That's part of the fun. But BMS was absolutely cooking with his submachine gun. This was not someone you wanted to see in the hill. Did a great job all map long, especially like Lenhart. I mean, pretty much everyone on Paris Letdowns was all right. We had a little bit of lobby issues, but we are back. Things kicking off. The general store already pops. BMS picks up that first blood. Lyco's though trying to hit a quick little flank right here. Maybe gonna hit that side door. No, he's not. I think he's gets someone if he pushes it right now. He's got an opportunity for a couple kills, but his teammates are gonna call it out. They pick up one, pick up two, just like that. Sydney in the lead when it comes to kill count. One player left in a 1v3. Gonna be Big Cheese versus the world. Picks up one, and Sydney not gonna fly at him. 1v2 now. Big Cheese gonna get his health back. Maybe an opportunity. He's gonna get spotted though.
Yeah, if I'm Big Cheese here, I'm thinking get out, get that bomb, maybe get him guessing a little bit. But he's gonna pick one off there. What a what a great shot by him. And he's looking for that pinch from Market here, and it looks like he's maybe gonna catch him, but he turns around, bad timing. We'll see what Helpa can do here. He gets eyes on him.
Oh no!
Gets shots.
Okay.
Oh, they're trading shots here. See what they can do.
Tough.
26 seconds left. Big Cheese has to make a play here on one of these bombs. He's holding that motel push from
Helpa,
blue.
just wait. I love this from Helpa. Yeah, he hasn't reloaded. Big Cheese has a lot
Big
of confidence. But
Cheese.
Helpa gonna push on up. You're gonna plant that bomb. You're gonna die. Guess what? Helpa with a big one there. I mean, the 2v1 turns into a 1v1 quick. Helpa misses some shots up top, but he recovers no problem. Gets the round on the board for his team, and whew, things were looking a little sketch there. But shout out Lycos for that quick little flank. I say quick, but that side general store flank that it was really a delayed flank, which actually ended up being perfect because they didn't expect to get hit in the back. Where he picks up Bubba as his teammate. I believe it was Aviticus picked up BMS from the front, and just like that, kind of broke everything open there in their favor. Just like that, up 1-0. Paris Letdowns. Not gonna let that stand, I don't think, though.
Yeah, but as you can see, Dingoes are going to bring this to A-bomb, I believe. But you got Letdowns looking at Market. They might come in with a big pinch here.
Yeah, the double kill, like first blood from Big Cheese with the early frag grenade. Now Aviticus and Helpa 1v4. Well, yeah, 2v4, but now it's a 1v4. Aviticus by himself. Does have the bomb in hand. I've never seen Aviticus lose a 1v4. I've also never seen Aviticus play an S&D round, but he's never lost one in my eyes. He does spot a player up top green, but he's going to get spotted now. Look at the arrows on the map right now. Some people already moving around. You got a couple players stacked towards the B side. One trying to hit a flank right now. It's going to be BMS. Of course it's BMS. He spots him in window, gets Aviticus to 2 HP, goes for the push. Aviticus trying to make a play right now, getting shot in the back, does go down. And just like that, Paris Letdowns with a great like early round start there, right? Obviously they get the double kill right off the bat there with the frag grenade.
Yeah, the nade definitely sealed the deal on that round. It's tough in a 1v4 situation, you know, you got to really pick them off clean and just kind of get lost on the map. But, you know, whoever was top green there, it might have been Lenhart, I believe. He shouldered him, got the info, and they all collapsed down on him.
Love to see a player like that just be annoying. In the 1v4, doesn't take the ego chow, just says, you know what, this is where he's at. I'm going to stay alive, make sure we keep numbers as positive as possible. You see some early grenades once again as Paris. A couple players are going to be a little weak because, yeah, once again, no trophies yet. We'll have them very, very soon. Some players might even be like already having them, but we'll see. Sydney Dingoes, though, on the defense here. They've got a pretty good hold going now. Just watching everything, making sure they don't give anything up. But 3 players from Paris Letdowns kind of pushed up. 1 up top, going to be 2 down below by the A-bomb. 1 all the way back in Grandma, or like top blue area. BMS, though. First blood is going to start things off. Lyco tries to push up to get a pick on the player on the bomb. Is going to get taken down as well.
Couple with a sniper here. Let's see if he can get a kill here. 1v4. Gets one with the pistol. Never say never here. Bomb's down. 34 seconds left on the timer. Gets a shot off.
Right there.
But he's going to get picked up in top motel. Another round for Paris.
Love to see the boomstick come out, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get a pick over towards that hotel, like a bomb site area. And they were able to kind of break that one open pretty quick. Paris Letdowns, I mean, they were trying to get that bomb down as soon as possible. If it wasn't for that early frag grenade that got a lot of them weak, I bet you they would have got it down even sooner. But Regardless, they get it
Yeah, and I
done
really
anyway, up 2-1.
yeah, and I really like Dingo's kind of passive hold on the A bomb there because they know it's more of a favored side, and
Mhm.
but they were just picked off one by one, and Viticus was left, or Helpa was left with the sniper.
Helpa just
But
rage
as I
baiting the
say
Paris
that,
Letdowns right there by flying across the middle of the map, but Helpa with a nice first blood right there. Gets that one on the board. That's going to open things up a little bit, but Bubba to BO7 gets another frag grenade kill. Gets taken down. Lycos, good job jumping up towards that top P5 rather than just pushing the front with the teammates. But BMS is here, picks up one, knows another player's top green. Not the guy you want to know where you are on the map. But the flank does come in. This could be big. Aviticus here, going to be in the back, gets that kill. Aviticus always where he needs to be. A big cheese 1v2.
yeah, great pickup by Viticus there on the pinch. You got a 1v2 situation. Let's see what Big Cheese can do. He might know one is top green. Chowing out to him is going to get picked up.
Tough. I mean, I love to see it. Just kind of sending it, running right at him. Once they know they have the damage advantage, they just go take that advantage. And Aviticus just says, you know what? I'm getting this kill, right? Pulls out that pistol, finishes it off. Has the team help there to trade out if needed, if for some reason he did go down. And just like that, gonna tie things up 2-2 on the map. Both teams have taken a defense and both teams have now taken an offense. This one could go
Yep,
either
great
way at
plays
this
by the
point.
Dingoes.
Yeah. I love, once again, I'm a big fan of this Aviticus guy. I like the way he always just like finds a gap in the map, kind of pushes towards the back, gets as much map control for his team as he can. I mean, Big Cheese at the frag, you gotta think it's gonna get something. It does not, but you never know. Lenhart gets taken down. That's massive. Helpa gets another first blood, 2 rounds in a row, and another very important one. Lycos, though, getting a little aggressive on P1, does get spotted out. He's gonna survive for now. He's he's gonna play for a kill. Doesn't quite get it, but does get some good damage off. And his teammate Helpa is gonna take space over towards the plane just to kind of hold that. And wait for them to push into him.
Yeah, Lycos is able to get really good information there on that P1, and looks like he's gonna get a pinch there as well. Helpa is able to get the pinch, but trades are coming in. BMS with another big kill there, making it a 2v2.
This bomb is gonna be down at plane right now. You've got Helpa over there, but he kind of needs some help. Helpa needs some Helpa. Aviticus wrapping around the back of the map to go his top green. He just needs someone to watch his mid. Helpa, though, is going to get... Oh, he's not going to quite spot those players out, so now he's going to get pushed in by a plane. So he's going to have the concrete heady. He's laying down. Hopefully, Aviticus pushes back up to help him out, because Helpa... He's got 2 players crossing up on him right now. Big Cheese is going to spot him. They see each other at the same time. Helpa does some decent damage, but now Aviticus has 1v2 on the map.
Yeah, just rough timing there for the Dingoes. Got to feel for him a little bit. Everybody's kind of fallen victim to the timing of COD, but looks like Paris maybe has a really good setup here. Oh, he's gonna rip him off top plane. What a great shot by Viticus. Wow.
He's got a lot of time. I mean, remember, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse, but Aviticus now 1v1 versus BMS is going to slide out. Unfortunately, doesn't know BMS is there. It does get taken down. Big one from BMS as they go up 3-2, but Aviticus, this guy's got a gunny, man.
I was rooting for him there. After you see someone get ripped from top plane, you just want him to win the round, right? It's such a hard thing to do. We were just talking about it before.
Yeah, true. You just send it. Immediately, no hesitation. You pull a capsule. You just dive on by, see if you get the drive-by shooting right there. Take out
Get the heat
BMS,
check.
but yeah, you got to do it. But BMS, not a guy you want to see laying down in a corner. That guy's not missing his shots. He's got good tracking as well. But now Sydney Dingoes bomb back in hand on the offensive side. Got to make their way on the map. Looks like they want to try to favor A side, but they're not overly committing, so obviously they can back off. But that number 4 player, BMS, is pushed all the way up on plane side, being very annoying. At 38 HP, is going to back off. Sydney Dingoes now trying to wrap up towards A. 1 player very pushed up on that heady box, Poncho. 1 a little bit back in Aviticus.
Yeah, it looks like a couple Dingoes here are trying to sneak through on that A-bomb. Maybe played a little slow, and they might have sight here with Paris backing up a little bit, but I don't think they realize it.
Yeah, 2v3 at the moment. Poncho and Helpa. Helpa did get that first blood, and things kind of unraveled from there, unfortunately. Some trades did come in, but at least it's 2v3, not 2v4. He does catch the flanking player, but does get taken down regardless. I believe that was BMS right there on the flank, and Paris Letdowns is going to go up 4-2 as they kind of just send 3 players in at the same time to try to gunfight these guys out, and they win it. Just like that, yeah, BMS was that flanking player. Picks up a nice one there. The two teammates get Leviticus up top and gonna break that setup down.
Yeah, and Paris
So,
is doing a really good job at using their numbers on these S&D rounds. They're just playing for trades, uh, able to get these kills and ultimately win these rounds.
well, it's nice when you got guys like Big Cheese and BMS who are just willing to ego chow people and win those gunfights. And then Lenhart and Bubba, like they can also win these gunfights, but they're just doing their a phenomenal job just staying alive, right? Just being annoying, kind of shouldering people, getting some damage off when they can. But Vidic gonna spot this push coming towards B. I like this. He's gonna back off, wait for some team help, but they're coming through the middle of the map right now. We see this Paris Letdowns. They're starting to wrap back. They want to bring it maybe back towards A, maybe through middle or something like that. But they are going to get spotted on this wrap. You're going to see the side of Sydney Dingoes react to that. They send a player back to A. That is going to be the number 6 player, Poncho. Definitely one of the guys you want there. 0-6 right now does definitely not show how good of a player Poncho truly is. He's in position to maybe make a play as well. He's got a player directly above him. A couple more players going to push on in. But the Sydney Dingoes trying to figure out where this push is coming from. Big Cheese, though, gets that first blood on the board. That's going to be big as this A push now going to come in. Helpa needs a little bit of help from his teammates here as he's going to get pushed on through once again. 2 players pulled by that concrete heady. Spots the player down below, but Big Cheese gets another 2 on the round for him. 11-3 on the map.
Again, they have 30 seconds to get this bomb down. They're going to get it down. I'm going to pick up the guy looking for him, planning. BMS with another kill. Aviticus taking some shots at the guy up on top motel, but he's getting pushed out, and he's going to get picked off. Yet again, Paris with just absolute great rotations, using their numbers. And it's going to put them in a 5-2 situation.
Yeah, shout out Big Cheese as well. I mean, I was just making plays on the map right now. Big Cheese and BMS are just like very, very difficult to deal with for Sydney at the moment. Obviously, they got to start playing for some trades around those guys, but that can be a little difficult on a map like this where you kind of get spread out on defense occasionally. So we'll see how they decide to react to that. Gonna be down 3 rounds right now. Viticus gonna pull the sniper out now. Helpa was the one using it before, so we'll see if Viticus maybe hits some nice clean shots. You got to think with the way his AR shots looking, gonna have good odds here. Doesn't spot the player top green, but there's gonna be a player playing to deal with. BMS gonna be pushing up. He's gonna spot a Viticus out. No, he doesn't. He just thought maybe he sensed something. He's gonna shoot this player over at tank. We're gonna get some help though. Viticus needs some assistance.
Good nade by BMS there. I don't think it hits him at all. But Aviticus got out. You know, that's good. But Lycos, he's going to drop on the side of the Dingoes. It's going to be a 3v4 situation here. Bubba's in their back blue. Let's see if he goes around for the pinch.
I like him just waiting. It's kind of nice. I mean, he's going to start moving now because he knows, hey, not much going on. But the side of Sydney Dingoes, I don't think they're going to expect this flank coming in right now.
Yeah, and I'm sure that... sorry. Go ahead.
You're good.
No, I'm sure that Big Cheese has called out that he sees them on that A-bomb. So it gives him the green light to go and go on this pinch. BMS getting 1, getting 2. Can he get the 3rd? And he can. Big 3 by BMS. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, BMS is him. I mean, he hits that. He just goes through store real quick and he just kind of pushes on up, gets it done, ends the lobby, right? He just calls game. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm not going to wait anymore. Let's push these guys. He pushes into him, gets those kills. We are back. Den overload on the board. Already kicking things off. You see a couple players from Paris Letdowns getting some early kills. Lycos did get the first blood for his team, I guess. They didn't get the first blood, but they got a kill on their side. Now you're going to see Paris Letdowns bomb in hand, well, EMP in hand, making their way towards this B site. You're going to have all 4 players from Sydney Dingoes to go through. You go 1 for 1 right off the bat. Lycos does get 1 because he jumps off the map. Big Cheese, though, picks up 2. Lenhart, though, just going to send it. Going to go diving towards this B site. Gets shot in the back. Is going to make it. First point on the board. Paris Letdowns starting things out nice and early.
Yeah, and Paris definitely has the mentality of push, push, push. They are absolutely going through to that B point, and they're already trying to get through to that A point. But Lycos is going to stop them down in their tracks. If you're the Dingoes here, you were wanting to stop these pushes. But they're going to look to maybe bring this bomb over towards A. Let's see what they could do here.
Yeah, they've got her in the middle of the map right now, just trying to make something happen. They're going to bring it towards the dojo side. But guess who's going to be here? Lenhart's going to be here. He's going to spot you out, get some nice early damage, gets 1, gets 2. He's going to grab this. There's no one here to stop him. That's a free cap right there. He's already going to have 2 on the board for his team. Playing like Jim's out here low-key. He's on a 5 streak as well. Has the Hellstorm in the back pocket. And just like that, Paris Letdowns off to a great start. Picks up 2 more. Big Cheese going to be there. Overload's going to spawn in. 1 more player to beat. He's pushing through that middle right now. Lenhart going to be there, though. Picks it up. This one's going to move on through. Get captain. Just like that. 3-0 advantage.
Yeah, Paris is definitely pushing the pace here. They are absolutely in control of this map here. And Lenhart with 3 more big kills there. And he's going to look for spawners. Here he goes. He's going to get shots off. He's going to pick up another. BMS with 2 more in the feed. Can he pick up this guy on steps? Yes, he can. That is halftime, and they are going to go 4-0.
That's
I
insane.
believe.
I mean, Paris Letdowns. Would they do that in like a minute and a half straight, like total time there? They get the full caps, but Lenhart doesn't die in the first half. He goes 13-0, and it's definitely the reason why they get 4 caps on the board so quick in the first half. But I think it took like a minute and a half. They were there when the ball spawned every single time. I keep calling it a ball. It's a bomb, but still.
Device, EMP,
Ain't no
the
way
Rock.
they're gonna get me to call it a device.
But no, yeah, Lenhart definitely MVP of that that half of this match. Let's see what they can do here. Can Paris keep going? And it looks like they can. Lenhart with the first blood on this start of this half, and he's taking shots at the top guy in that top blue side.
This Lenhart guy is unstoppable. Nice little flank coming in though. Vinicus, our little flank guy, he is. Guess what, Lenhart? You're on a 14 streak. You're on a 0. He gets taken down. Vinicus though, they don't account for him. He's still just here roaming right now. Oh, gets close to getting BMS there, but unfortunately chose the wrong target right off the bat there. It is what it is. That'll happen to you. But now, side of Sydney getting a couple kills, maybe a chance to push something here. Lycos though by himself needs a little bit of help. Actually does have a teammate here. It's gonna be Poncho. He's gonna be first through. They get that first kill. Maybe another player to beat. Lycos there. He's just killing them all with the pistol. He's on a 5 now. He's a little bit of help, but I don't know if he needs help. He's gonna get a 3rd with the pistol. He's on a 6 streak now, very close to getting that health. But they're gonna try to push into this A side. Has some help here. Helpa was the one. Does get taken down. The teammates not really gonna be close. They're gonna grab this one. They're gonna push roof right away. I think Paris Letdowns are just gonna try to send this. Gonna be a couple players to beat. 1 player there to help out is gonna be BMS. Lenhart though with the pistol feels very confident right now. 17-2 on the map.
Yeah, Lenhart's looking for a possible cap here. They're going to get 3 down, and he's going to get another one in there. 5-0 for Paris Letdowns. He's looking back for an extra kill here. Almost gets it. Aviticus is going to shut him down. Big Cheese is able to pick up another one. There's 2. He's clearing that path for Paris here to get to this B target. But Sydney not able to get another kill there for that stop. 6-0 Paris.
Yeah, and then already Paris at the new EMP spawn, right? 1 player still around the back. That's going to be Lenhart on the other side of the map at 20-3 at the moment. Definitely not who you want over there. Big Cheese just randomly decides to kill Bubba, though. He just says, don't pick up that bomb. It's mine. I don't know. But you see Sydney, they get some nice kills here. Maybe 1 more player to beat. Yeah, they get BMS. But guess what? Lenhart from all the way from the other side of the map, who went on that long flank. Well, basically just stayed up from the previous cap. He's just going to be annoying in the back spawn. So they're going to deal with that. Lycos, though. Trying to be pushed up in den, trying to be an annoying, trying to get some kills on the board, trying to open something back up for his team. 2 players in dojo right now as 2 players from Paris are pushing through the desk side of the map. Now Bubba, his blockers are gonna die, so now he's gonna back off, wait for some team help.
Yeah, let's see if he could get out here. He gets taken out by Poncho, and they're gonna be fighting for it here in the middle of this P1 spot. Helpa getting good shots on. They're gonna pick him up again. Lenhart with another kill. Trades are coming in. Bubba and BMS are going to clean it up here, and that is 3 down for Paris yet again.
BMS already up there
BMS
blocking,
pushing
picks up the
into
first one,
the
gets a second, gets some damage on a 3rd, but nothing too crazy there. Lycos goes down. 1 player to beat. That's going to be the number 2 player, Viticus. The respawns are in, though. Paris Letdowns, they're already up 6-0, right? At this point, I mean, you're basically mathematically impossible to win, I do believe, for Sydney. It's very close to that. Like, you're only probably like 20 seconds away from it being mathematically impossible. So Paris really just have to keep defending this EMP if they want to. But Sydney's starting to kind of fight back a little bit. Trying to get something back in their favor here. They got to start pushing, though. They got to get this bomb in their hands. Got to start capping. Paris Letdowns going to get a roof push going. They've got 2 players over there. One's going to be in the middle of the map. Number 5 player going to spawn up. I imagine going to help him out. Never mind. He's going to go to mid. Is it number 7 player Bubba? As a player to deal with here in the middle of the map. Helpa just still trying to clear out this roof side. They know it's a problem. And Paris Letdowns, They're just pushing this EMP up. They don't care if they got to take pistol chows or not. They're going to be there. Big Cheese with a nice one once again. We saw him in the S&D popping off back here on the overload.
Yeah, and you got to feel for the Dingoes here. You want them to get one just for the pride, but Bubba, he is ripping them with this pistol. And he's going to get pulled out there, but Lenhart is there for the help. They're doing all they can here to stop them from getting this 7th overload into this B site. But let's see what they could do here. Big Cheese with another 2, as he's been doing in this match. 17 and 14. Lenhart also having a great match, 29 and 7. I mean, BMS gonna cap another 7-0 for
Pistol
Paris.
kills on the side of Paris are crazy. Some of them are just nuts. But Sydney, they get that full wipe, maybe a chance to get a point on the board here. They got very close earlier. We'll see if they can do it now. Lycos picks up 2. This is your chance to push. Got to send it. Lenhart, though, not the guy you want to see. Gets taken out by Aviticus. Aviticus going to move. He's going towards where they spawn, though. He obviously doesn't know that, but unfortunately, his teammate was blocking all the way towards that front B area. So you're going to push into him. The time is going to end, and Paris Letdowns going to win the series in a 3-0 fashion after a very dominant S&D and overload performance. And just like that, Paris Letdowns moved to 4-1 on the season.
Yeah, you got to give it to Paris. They played very particular. They had very good pushes just on about on every game mode in every map. I mean, in this overload, they always had at least 1 or 2 back to be ready to stop that ball and take it into the other